Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook. Today I'm here to bring you a wig review. I'm here to show you the Wig Company Luxurious in the color F826. The Wig Company did send me Luxurious so that I could check her out and bring her to all of you. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about this lace front, monopart, mid-length, straight style, then stick around and we'll talk all about her. So Luxurious is a style from the Wig Company Statements line, and I gotta tell you guys, I really like this line of wigs that they have at the Wig Company for many reasons. One of the biggest reasons is the price point. They're just very affordable, yet I find them to be comparable to some of the more expensive brands. And so if you're looking for some budget-friendly pieces that are going to go the distance and actually look great, and you haven't considered the Wig Company, I really recommend that you do. They're definitely a legitimate company. They've been around for over 50 years and are doing some really good things. They also sell some major name brands, but they have 3 different house brands of their own, and those prices are a little bit lower than you'll find in the major big names. Let's take a look at Luxurious from all sides. So Luxurious has a bit of a fringe. You can see that here in the front. They're too long to be full bangs, but you can absolutely cut a full bang in this one if you want. Let's take a look at the color F826 before we talk too much about this piece. So this is a build as a warm brown / blonde. That's what they call it on their website. And the color code, an F8 is more, kind of a chestnut medium brown, and then the 26 is actually a golden blonde. This is actually very well blended. Very well blended. I will get outside for you guys so you can see this outside. But you can see there's not strong visible blonde highlights. Here and there you get sort of a pop of maybe a little bit of a lighter color, but it is definitely well blended. So if you're a brunette and you like sort of golden browns, this is more of a medium to dark brown with some golden highlights, and it's very well blended. So don't be afraid of this color. If you're typically medium brown and you don't really delve into the blondes, just because it's got that 26 in it, it's very well blended, very complementary. It just gives this kind of a golden brown tone. It's gorgeous. So you can go outside, you can go with me outside to see this color if that's the only thing you care about, and I'll put a timestamp in the description so you can skip ahead to that outside look. Let's talk about this wig, Luxurious. It's so new wig wearer friendly. It's just got the best density. The density is light to medium, more on the light side. It's not so light that you feel like you've got sparse hair. You don't have to worry about the wefting showing. It has enough hair that it's going to disguise any of that, but it's not so much that it feels overwhelming at all. I really am impressed by this style, and I do consider it to be a new wig wearer friendly style. If you get overwhelmed a lot by hair, but you want the longer lengths, then I think you should take a look at Luxurious. As far as permatease goes, there's the tiniest little bit of permatease to give you a little bit of lift here on the sides. It's the little crimpy fiber permatease. It's not the poofy, pillowy permatease that you can feel, and it feels like a little nesty pillow in there. You don't really feel it, but when I really get in there, I can feel just a little bit of crimpy fibers. It's going to give this just the perfect amount of volume without being poofy or too voluminous. And this one also has a lace front. So let me show that to you. So you've got a lace front, and I am always so impressed by the Wig Company lace fronts, especially on a dark brown like this. Look at that lace front, you guys. I'm getting as close as I can. You can see the tiniest little knotting there. And for a color that's this dark, that impresses me a lot. It's just so hard sometimes to hide those knots in a darker piece. And for a price point like this, I'm always blown away by it. I've seen a lot of Wig Company wigs. I've had an opportunity to review a lot of them, and I'm always impressed by these lace fronts. This one also has a mono part. It's actually pretty densely knotted. So you're not going to be able to see that mono part a lot because of how densely knotted it is. That's easy to fix. All you have to do is pluck a little bit of the hair here. It's not as scary as it sounds. And I have a Tip Tuesday out there for you if you want to check that out and see if maybe plucking the part on a wig is a good solution for you. If you struggle at all with the realism of your wigs and you just feel like they look a little wiggy, one of the things you can do to combat that is to pluck the part if it has a monofilament. It will help a ton. It really will. And I show also how to put a little bit of makeup on that part to make it look even more realistic, and it works awesome. The coverage on this one is great. These Wig Company wigs fit me really well. There's hair sewn in to the ear tab here so that it gives you that great coverage. And the ear tabs fall just a little, actually quite a bit in front of my ear and about even with the bottom of my ear here, the kind of the top of the curve of my ear. And for me, I love it when the ear tabs fall a little bit in front and actually just slightly lower than this one. I feel I get the best coverage when that happens, but because they have so much hair sewn in on this one, I get really good coverage. But it's far enough in front that it makes this super tuckable. You can see I can do a little bit of tuck. I can do all of it tucked. And honestly, when I tuck it all, you don't see my bio hair there, which means this coverage is really excellent on me. You can look at my description or my measurements in the description to see how my measurements compare to yours. That'll help you start to get a sense of where wigs will fall on you if you see them on me. And so that's really great. I think you'll be able to wear glasses with these easily if your measurements are anywhere similar to mine. It does fit me really well, and I do have it cinched. So we have an extended nape, and you can see I have it cinched in a little bit. And so I would say a 22.5 circumference is going to fit this. I'm 22 inches. And so I think an average to an average large, the coverage may not be as good on you, but I think the circumference is probably going to work for you. And there's that beautiful color. It's really pretty, really well blended. So let me show you this lace front and the monofilament. There's your lace front. There's your mono part. Nice soft ear tabs with the metal stays in them. The rest is wefted. And when I do this kind of is a gauge to me of density on a wig, and it's just right. It's not heavy, it's not too light, and I don't feel big, poofy, pillowy permatease. So if you don't like permatease, then this could be the right wig for you. If you like a lot of permatease, you like a lot of volume, this one's not going to have that for you. So I want to caution you, if you're looking for a piece that's, you like big hair, you like to be able to fluff up your hair and get kind of volume, this one just doesn't really have the permatease to allow for that. So you're going to get more of an understated look with this one, just more of a natural, like you blow dried your hair and left it at that, versus put a lot of thickening product in and round brushed and all of those things that you would do to get a lot of volume. It just feels and looks super natural in my opinion. And with a length like this, you're going to have tons of styling options. So some of the things I really like to do with wigs that have a longer length is I like to take advantage of the ability to kind of take claw clips or barrettes and pull the wig back So you can do half up, half down with this one. That would work out really well. And then you just pull a little bit of the pieces forward to kind of hide that transition. And with the kind of fringe that this one has, that works great because you've got shorter fringe pieces that you can pull forward. I did do a Tip Tuesday, comb this one out now that I've been messing with it a little bit. I did do a Tip Tuesday where I show you how to put wigs in updos and then how to trim face framing layers if the wig doesn't have them to give you that realistic look. This one has these great face framing layers. That's a hard thing to say for me apparently. That so you may not even really need to take a scissors or a thinning razor like I show in that video or anything to trim those. You can also very easily throw this one back in a ponytail. You just, you know, get it in a low pony, you rearrange it. And so this is a great one if you want to wear a wig in a ponytail or an updo, especially with these face framing layers. If I'm going to have a longer wig, then I really want face framing layers like this because more often than not, I'm going to want to pull that wig back. That's just kind of me. I don't like a lot of hair hanging on my neck all the time. It tends to make me too hot, and I love those layers. This one actually isn't hot either because it's got just that right amount of density. I definitely think it keeps you a little cooler. The wefting, the lower density, just isn't overwhelming at all. It's great. I do get some extra cap up here, which is really common for me, which means that, again, I think an average large, it's got tons of stretch. So I think average large will fit. I do think if you are an average petite, if you're used to wigs being a little big on you, I actually think you might be able to make this one work because the ear tabs don't come so low on me, and come kind of in front. That gives more room. So if your head's a little smaller than mine, and I am very petite over the top of my head, then you're not going to necessarily have those wigs laying on your ears. Again, that's hard to predict because everybody's measurements are different. Everybody's head shape is different, and all of that impacts how a wig looks and fits on you compared to somebody else. So I just do my best to kind of describe what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing, and then hopefully over time you'll be able to translate that into what it means for you. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna go get outside so you can see this outside. This is the out of the box of this wig pretty much. All I did was comb her out, and I did hang her upside down overnight just to see if that woke up the fibers at all. But honestly, there wasn't any bad box hair on this one. I did not have to spray it with water. I've used no product on it. So I don't have the out of the box because I just didn't feel there was a need to do an out of the box. You're pretty much seeing the out of the box on this one. It came just like this. It didn't have a crisscross part, so I didn't have to undo that. So for me, if this wig were one I were to wear all the time, then I would pluck that part so I could see that part line a little bit more. But other than that, I just think this is a perfect throw and go. It really, really is. So go check out the Wig Company website. I'll link it in the description if you're curious. Right now, I looked at the website right before I filmed this, and it's on sale for $109. So it's a great price. And if you wait, you might be able to get a coupon code or something to make that price even lower. And tip, sometimes when you call wig sellers and you ask them if they have any coupon codes available, they will give you one over the phone if you place the order with them over the phone. I can't tell you that the Wig Company will do that. I can't tell you that they have one, but I've heard from many wig sisters that use that to get better deals on wigs, and I hear it works a lot. So just a little tip for you, worth a try. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you being here. Please like and subscribe and comment and share. All those things help my channel so that more people will see these videos. Now, let's get outside. All right, everyone, we're outside to take a look at the color F826. And you can see we got a little snow. So I'm a little bit more limited on where I can walk now. So as you can see in this outdoor lighting, this color is very, very well blended. It's just a very beautiful medium brunette, some dynamic blending here, but it's not overly done. It's not super light. It's, you know, that 26 is a golden blonde, but it doesn't look blonde. It doesn't look like it has blonde highlights. It just gives it just a beautiful brightness. I think it's just very well done. And then you've got no rooting. So just a great medium brunette that will be flattering on a lot of people. I'd say it leans neutral to warm. It's not overly warm, but it's not ashy either. Just beautiful. There you go, you guys. I hope that helped you.